Yeah, we getting ready, to shoot the shit. Ooh, we getting ready, to shoot the shit. Ooh.
Don't try this at home, kids.
What's up, y'all? You're here with your girl Octavia Yearwood here for another episode of Cooking for the Culture. And today I'm joined by the MAVEN, the myth, the legend, the one, YesJulz.
I'm gonna take Octavia in my pocket and have her do that everywhere I go.
That's it. I got you, baby.
I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to eat.
Facts.
And learn some things.
Let's get it. So today we're gonna be making a very simple Italiano dish, right? Because what's your nationality?
I'm Italian and Puerto Rican.
Italian, mortadella, Puerto Rican. Riquito te vitera. Okay, ooh, get it. Ooh, hit the head. You gotta always do the head with it. Yeah, okay, like that.
Oh my God.
So we tapping into a part of your culture today and making an amazing dish, a spaghetti carbonara.
Okay.
Have you had it before?
Of course, I love spaghetti carbonara.
So I've actually never had spaghetti carbonara. Ever in life. I've never had it. So this is gonna be my first time making it and tasting it here with you.
Oh, I thought you were gonna teach me like some Octavia famous recipe or something.
Nah, we do that in some episodes. In some episodes, we exploring because I want people to experience foods from different places.
I hope you're not leaning on me for.
No, I'm not leaning on you. I got it
okay.
covered. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got it in my head. You know what I'm saying? So you are in safe hands. So we're gonna start off with some bacon. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna start chopping this bacon up. We're gonna start chopping this bacon up so we can get it on the pan and get it started with the rendering. All right, so while we do that, we've already washed our hands. So I'm just gonna chop this bag open real quickity, quick, quack, quack, cack, cack. Okay, oh damn, these some sharp knives you got up in here. I like that.
Try.
I like that. All right, so throw that over here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you a couple of pieces. You could keep it together like that and just cut it into like thick enough squares.
Okay.
All right, so while we do that, for the people who don't know who you are, share a little bit about yourself. Good.
Well, where do we start? I'm a mom right now. I have a
mom too, right?
A new mom. I have a beautiful 8-month-old daughter who's about to celebrate her first Christmas. I have come a long way from when I first moved here to Miami. I was born here, but I moved here probably, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, mad years. And you born and raised, so you're a Florida girl.
I'm a Florida girl.
Florida girl. Hence, I guess the Dolphins thing, fins up and all that.
Always been a fan of Florida teams, but definitely been rooting for the Dolphins a lot more these days.
Okay.
Yes, it's actually game day. They're playing the Bills tonight, by the way.
Oh,
so that's why I'm just ready for the game already.
Oh, they be doing. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Okay,
cool. I love that. I bet.
Put it all together now?
So now that you can do that. You can put it all together.
Okay, cool.
All right, so y'all already know we like to play games up in here. So we're gonna kick it off with a little game. Let's do a little 2 truths and a lie.
Okay.
Okay, and now I know.
By the way, I had no idea it was going to be like this, guys. I was not prepared for this. Okay.
You never are.
I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
You never do, but it's
Don't
always
get me
good.
in trouble.
Oh, I'm fucking rolling. Hopefully not.
Go ahead.
Look, you don't. Tell me something. All right, so now we have all that rendered. We got that on here. Here, you could toss that on my cutting board. All right, so 2 truths and a lie. That's all fat. You don't use that. All right, cool. Because we're going to be rendering it off anyway. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take it over to the pan. Here you go.
Okay, yes.
So we're going to put it in this pan. And when we start putting it in this pan, we're going to actually do it with a cold pan. We're not gonna do it with the pan hot yet, okay?
Really?
So yeah, so put it all up in there. All right, perfect, and turn it on, because this is your stove. I don't even know how to turn on the stove.
Yes.
I don't know how.
Where do we need our heat
Perfect,
at?
we can do it at a nice medium heat. Coolio. We're gonna take these tongues, spread it out a little bit, and let that start to do
You don't have to
its
put any
thing.
oil or anything?
Nope, because you see all that fat? It's gonna make its own oil.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're just gonna leave it right there in that pan to start doing this thing on the render. All right, now, gonna get a quick wash of the hand. Because y'all already know, keep it clean and keep it cute in the kitchen. All right, cool. Now we back like we never left. So here's what we're gonna do. Have you ever separated an egg yolk from the egg?
I don't think so.
All right, so we're gonna take a stab at it. You ready?
Okay.
All right. So here's how you do it. Let's see. Let me put these on the side here so we can have a place to put the whites and the other shells. All right. So you crack it, right, like you would. Let's put the yolk over here. I mean the whites. Separate. See that white just came up out of that like that. Then you're gonna put it in your hand. Make sure it still get the rest of the whites off. It's not like super crazy with it, you know what I mean? Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that prettiness. Okay, all right, you ready to try?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So now let's get your 2 truths and a lie here. Let's see what you got going on. Okay, that looks good. Lift it up. Yeah, then. You let the white fall out. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Own method. I like that.
It's just,
Oh, okay.
there's a little.
Nice. I like that. Oh. Okay. All right. Nope.
No.
So you want to put it in your hand next so you can get the rest of the whites that's in there off.
Oh, we need all of that.
Yeah. Okay. Now you could go ahead and drop it up in there. Drop it like it's hot. Perfect.
Got some little shells in there.
It's so, but we're not using that.
Okay,
so
okay.
it's fine.
Oh, we're
yeah.
not? Oh,
we
okay,
just
okay.
need the yolks for this.
Okay.
All right. So let's go. Let's keep talking.
All right.
So what's your 2 truths and a lie? Oh damn. Oh. Yeah. So okay. Hold on. Let me scoop the baby out. Scoopity doop. Scoopity scoop. Oh shit. Okay. So I know you already.
It's kind of weird.
So this you got to pick some stuff that I don't know already. You feel me?
Okay,
So I
so-
could guess right.
I've never played this before.
All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna think of 3 facts about yourself. Because here's the thing. I just know really cool people who do really dope stuff, and I just love to let people learn about them and know all that. So that's beautiful.
Okay.
That is beautiful. that is beautiful. So you're gonna give me 3 facts, and then when you give me these 3 facts, and 2 of them have to be a real fact, and then 1 of them has to be a lie. And I gotta figure out which one is the lie. But use it as an opportunity for people to learn some cool shit about you.
Okay.
Or some just like wild and outlandish shit too. That's always fun.
All right, so 2 truths and a
shit.
lie.
Yeah, 2 truths and 1 lie.
Okay. I'm like, can you give me one?
You want me to do 2 truths and a lie? You know what? My guests always do this. They always flip my games on me. Now, for those who don't, for people who want to figure out what to do with your egg whites, you can obviously save these. Actually, egg whites, you can freeze them and use them later. But yeah, if you want to, you can just use them, make a little egg white omelet for yourself in another time, or, whatever. But you don't have to throw it away today. It's the basura, okay? It's basura today. All right. So now we've got that. Now we're going to get it going Now that we got this, look at this, y'all. Look at these beautifully separated. Come on, no, don't act like y'all don't feel like we went to a culinary school at this point. Okay, come on. Come on, stop playing with me. What we also gonna do is we're gonna get some water in this pot.
Okay.
So we can start boiling the water for the spaghetti. Cause this meal is almost done. So, all right, so 2 truths and a lie about me. All right, so first fact is, I have been to the Himalayan mountains and worked on a farm. Second fact is, I know I can speak like 5 languages in a basic conversational way. And the next fact is, I used to play varsity volleyball and tennis in high school.
Okay, I think the lie is the 5 languages.
Okay. You are incorrect.
Really?
Yes.
No way.
So for me, language is like a super important thing to connect people. And for me, every country I go to, I try to learn a little bit of their language. So when I went to Nepal, I learned how to say a couple of things like dal, bhat, that's rice and soup. Ek dui teen, chad pacha, sat atno. That's their numbers, actually. That's counting 1 to 9 just now. I just counted 1 to 9.
Where was how did you get from 1 to 9 in 3 syllables?
Ek dui teen, chad pacha, sat atno. Yeah, so I learned that there. And obviously some conversational stuff. When I went there, I actually, I worked on a farm. I worked on an organic farm. I learned
I
how.
knew that had to be true.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a truth.
Not that's a true. That's a true. Why? Why you knew that was true? Because I would do that. I would do some shit like that.
Yeah, so would I.
All right, so you got yours yet? I done did mine. You got it?
Okay, so wait, what was the lie?
The lie,
third one?
The lie was, yes, the third one. I didn't play varsity basketball. I played varsity volleyball. And I only learned how to play tennis at a summer camp that I was actually working at.
Okay.
All right, so you got something for me now?
Okay. I have been to 38 countries.
Okay.
I have been arrested overseas.
Okay.
I have been in a movie.
Okay. Damn. See, that was good because, oh my God, hold on. Damn. Pecorino Romano, y'all.
I want to try.
Right? I mean, here, damn. Here, take a little piece. Take a piece off.
No, it's okay.
What you talking about?
Let's get to work. Never not working. Let's go. What we doing?
All right, we shredding it, Rick. We shredding it, but we shredding it small, so we shredding it on this side. Hold on, let me give us a little extra wash. See, I be shredding these cheeses out here. All right, so I think the lie. Damn. All right, can you tell me them one more time?
Yeah. By the way, I didn't know asking you to repeat them was an option. But I've been to 38 countries.
Okay, 38 countries.
I've been arrested overseas.
And
I've been in a movie.
Okay. I will say the lie is that you've been arrested overseas. Like, what the hell would you been arrested for overseas? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know about that one.
What do you think I'd be arrested for overseas?
If you would be arrested overseas, it probably would be over something like smoking weed somewhere.
Exactly. They don't like that. They don't like that in Asia.
They don't like that in Asia?
No, don't do
That's
it.
crazy.
Don't do it, especially not in Bangkok.
Wait, so what happened? Now you gotta tell us a story. All right, here you go. You can shred that in there. Start shredding that in there.
Well, it was my friend Sarai's birthday, and we were both traveling on our own at the time.
Hold on.
And we had discussed.
You gotta do it. This one.
Possibly meeting each other in Bangkok. And the night that we landed was her actual birthday, and I got there before her, and we were sharing a hotel. And she said, Jules, you get there a few hours before me. Don't leave the hotel before I get there. Bangkok is a crazy city. Like, don't leave before I get there. She's a little older than me. Yeah.
So she gave you the warning.
She gave me the warning, like, don't leave before I get there. I'm like, okay, I won't. I'll wait for you. So I'm sitting there in Bangkok, never been in Thailand before, looking out my window, waiting for this girl to land. Hours go by. I still can't get a call or a text from her. Like, I don't know if, like, what, I thought she was supposed to land already. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just go outside and see what's up on these streets out. Just right outside my hotel. Yeah. So I got out. So I got outside my hotel, and there's this road called Koh San Road. How we doing? Hold on.
We doing good. We needed to be all small pieces, so I'm gonna take these big pieces out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, those must have fallen.
And then you can go back and forth on it. Actually, there you go. Yeah. Continue.
So it's hard to.
Talking and great.
To focus on telling a story I've been told in a long time and great. Long story short, guys, I left the hotel room. I ended up getting on a tuk-tuk and leaving. I told myself I was just gonna go to the streets like right below my hotel. I went downstairs, and then somebody told me about this road called Koh San Road or something like that. And I was like, okay, I wanna go check it out. So I went to go check it out. And when I got there was like a bunch of tables selling things, like vendors. And there was one vendor that had a bunch of like Bob Marley stuff, and had a bunch of
welcome to Jamrock. Okay.
Like, all the paraphernalia, like, pipes, t-shirts, etc.
Oh, that's looking good. That's looking good.
And I'm like, oh, this is great, and I'm like looking at it, and he's looking at me, and I'm like, do you have the stuff that goes with this?
Do you got what bother like?
And he's like, oh yeah, I got you. Like, just go sit right there at that table, and I'll give it to you. And I'm like, okay. And I went and I sat at the table, and I had texted my friend just in case she landed and turned her phone on to let her know like that I was making moves and where I was. And so she told me she was on her way to me. And this, I wait a little bit, and then this waitress from the restaurant comes over, gets my drink order, and then comes back like 5 minutes later and gives me a bag of weed. And I'm like, damn, the waitress gave me the bag of weed? Like, I wonder if he paid her off, or like, how does that work? So I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. I don't think too much of it.
Let me see. I think that's good right now.
You think so?
Let's see. Yeah, that's nice.
Okay,
that's nice. That's
I
nice.
thought you wanted the whole block.
And now I'm going to do this while you continue the story.
So,
all right.
They give me the weed. I'm thinking, great. It's my friend's birthday. I'm about to surprise her with like rolled up joints ready to go upon arrival. And this is going to be a great night. And she tells me she's on her way, and she comes, and I'm like, happy birthday. Like, how? She was like, I told you not to leave the hotel. I'm like, what? Look, I got us a table somewhere. I got us drinks coming out. Look, here's your favorite drink. Cheers, happy birthday. I'm like, everything's good.
Right.
And then she's like, okay, you're right. Like, wow, so yeah, I'm excited. What should we do first? Like, we're in Bangkok. It's her birthday. The streets are crazy. Like, it's just a different world. Think about like Times Square times 25.
I can't even imagine that. And I'm a New Yorker. I can't imagine it being any crazier than that.
No,
damn.
And just like a lot of weird stuff going on there.
Okay.
Just like there's like a street that's all strip clubs. Mm-hmm. And I think more than strip clubs, like, and it's just crazy. But anyways, so my friend, we're sitting there chilling, and then all of a sudden these two cops come over to our table and ask if they could search my bag.
What?
And I'm like, no. And then Sarai looks at me and she's like, just let them look in your bag. And I'm like, no. Why would they need to look at my bag? Like, we're sitting here minding our own business.
Right.
We're drinking. We're customers of this restaurant. Like, why are they trying to look through my bag?
Right.
And then she was looking at me like, I just know this bitch is not doing something right now. Like, she was looking at me. And the cops, there was two of them. One of them had a real uniform on, and the other one had a uniform that looked like the other one, but kind of had like something bedazzled somewhere. I don't know if it was
not
like
a
right
bedazzle.
here or something. There was something just really off about it. This was like over 10 years ago, so but something was really off about it. So I'm like, Sarai's looking, and Sarai's like, what's your badge number? Let me see your badge. And she starts like questioning him.
This ain't America.
Nah, they put handcuffs on me.
Wow.
Started walking us towards, no, because they opened the bag, and then so Sarai was sticking up for me, and they opened the bag, and then like she shouldn't have to show you her bag. She doesn't have nothing. We just landed. This is that. They opened my bag, and there's like a big bag of oregano. It wasn't even real weed. These motherfuckers gave me oregano.
They got you.
And got me. They were all in on it together. The guy selling the souvenirs, the waitress at the restaurant, and the fake cop who was in on it with the real cop. So what happened was we went through this whole thing for an hour, maybe more, of me screaming at the top of my lungs, I need an American to call the embassy. Call the embassy. I've been framed. They put oregano in my bag. Like they put oregano in my bag and tried to make it seem like I had drugs on me. Like crazy. I started going live on my phone. And I told them I was going live. And then the real cop looked like, kind of like he started sweating. But I didn't pick up on the real cop, fake cop thing. I thought they were for sure both real cops. My friend is the one that noticed. And she was like, all right, we need money. Like, we need to go to an ATM. She's like, you need to offer them money. And I'm like, okay, like, how much money? And then so we start negotiating. They gave us a price. I think it was like, they wanted like $5,000 or something.
What?
Like, we don't have $5,000, bro. Like, we don't have $5,000 to give you. I couldn't even get $5,000 out of the ATM if I wanted to, like, at that time. And man, I'll never forget, this woman came. And she was like, she's like, I'm coming with you. Like, as we're walking to the station, she's like, I'm coming with you. Like, don't worry. I've seen this happen before. Like, this is a setup. Like, don't worry. I'm going to call somebody for you. I'm going to call somebody for you. We're like walking to the station. And like, as we're getting to the station, I'm like raising hell saying, it was a setup. Like, it was a setup. Like, this is
a whole scene. What's going on?
It was a whole thing. Long story short, we ended up giving them like $1,000 and then like getting out. And the only reason why we had $1,000 was because that lady who said she was going to help us gave us money. Even. She was like an angel. She was, I kid you not, she was wearing all white too. Like, I swear she was like an angel. I'm like, wow. She came, helped us, and then literally didn't want anything from us, just walked away and was like, they don't play about cannabis here. Like,
what? Even though it's fake ass cannabis. What y'all want? It's fake. Also, I just want to let y'all know, we use that Pecorino Romano and Parmesan Reggiano, okay? Not regular Parmesan. This is not regular Parmesan. This is the cheese of all cheese. You feel me? Look, let's get you a little taste of this. Because you've been having the Pecorino Romano. Taste that right there. Dry.
It's a little more like refreshing in a way.
It's so good. And when you chew it down, it'll be all melting and all that. All right, this bacon is still rendering. So we're going to still let this do its thing.
Not rendering.
Yeah, it's getting off of that fat and getting crisped up because we want it to be super crispy. Super crispy. Feel me? Like this. You want to taste this? Mm-hmm. You look, yeah. Come on now. Are you even chefing if you're not taking a little bite of your own? You know what I mean?
Everybody got their own rules, so I was trying to not do that.
You was trying to not do that? Nah. We doing that. I'm not a nona. Like, get out of my plate.
My nona was like that.
Right? Okay. So we're gonna let that continue to render down because that's got a long way to go. So while we do that, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite dish?
Fried chicken.
Oh, word? Hands down.
With hot sauce.
If you could have fried chicken every day, you would get that.
There have been periods of my life where I have done so.
Okay.
And so, honestly, and macaroni and mashed potatoes.
And macaroni and cheese or just macaroni?
Macaroni and cheese.
Okay, macaroni and cheese.
There is no macaroni without the cheese.
Facts. Who's the mac without the cheese? And then mashed potatoes?
Mashed potatoes.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Maybe next time. Maybe you come back on the show.
I would love to come back.
And we do some mashed potatoes and some chicken.
Now I'm really a fan of these shrimp tacos because when I tell you the last time I had some shrimp tacos made by you.
No, the shrimp burger.
Oh, shrimp burger.
Y'all gonna see that episode coming soon.
The best. I might be like, I could eat that every day too.
So our water is barely boiling. We really want it to be at a rolling boil when it comes to this. So this is at a regular boil. We really want it to be at a rolling boil, okay? You already see where this bacon has rendered off and it's nice and crispy, just how we like it. Hopefully by the time this water boils, we haven't eaten it all because it's lit. And then this is the cheese that we have mixed together. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually take this over there and mix in the egg yolks and black pepper while this boils, okay? Right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these egg yolks, because the egg yolks makes the carbonara creamy. What we're gonna do right now is make a paste with the egg yolks, black pepper, and the cheese, all right? So, and then we're gonna mix it up in the paste using a handy-dandy fork. We're gonna move this back here to the back one. Let's see if that one works better for us. Hopefully so. All right, so you ready? Put them egg yolks in here. No. Just put it inside.
Just put it inside?
We don't want to scramble it. Nice. Nice. Y'all see that? Then. Good. So we have that like that. Then we're gonna add in this black pepper. So what they usually do is they crush black pepper and they put it inside. But I already have some already crushed black pepper. I'm gonna put in there. Y'all know I'm an intuitive chef, so I'm putting in just enough. And you also are putting just pepper and not salt because, well, one, you wanna do it to the taste of it, but you also are not doing it in this because the cheeses are so aged and so salty already. They have the salt.
I was gonna say one of them was like a salted butter.
Right, like it was like buttery, right? But salted. So now, we're gonna mix these egg yolks with the cheese to make like a paste. All right, you wanna take a stab at it? All right, so yeah, so now, mix that thing up. Nice, looking like a nice little paste. Yeah. Amazing.
Where you got this recipe at?
Okay, so now that that's a little paste, because what we're gonna do is when we boil that pasta, when that pasta gets done, we're gonna put this over a double boiler. So we're gonna put this over the pot with boiling water and then get it going. All right?
Gotta get away from that.
So we're gonna take a nice handful of this pasta because we got a lot of this mix right here, which let me let y'all see it up close what it should look like. This is like a paste, all right? So this is looking more like a paste so that when we put that hot pasta in there and then put in some of that pasta water, it's gonna get creamy and nice. And that's what we like. Creamy and nice, that's what we like. All right, this water not boiling is ruining my life. All right, drop that in there. And yeah, let us pray. Let us pray that we can get that going and that it'll get going and something will happen.
Never knowing where I'm going, but I do.
Back.
Welcome back.
So let me ask you, welcome back.
back.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Random question. What's your favorite after sex dish? Or meal snack? What's an after sex snack? Like after you
A joint.
So you don't eat, you just smoke?
And then after that, ice cream.
Okay, all right, you got a 2-tier. All right, let's take it over here because our double boiler is going now.
What's yours?
Shit, sleep.
You don't eat after.
I don't eat after. All right, so here's our paste. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw in our pasta, okay? Throw in our pasta, and we're gonna throw in some of that pasta water too.
Okay.
All right, and so now this is where it gets carbonara-y, because this is where we gotta start to.
And you got to do this over boiling water?
Yeah, we do it over a double boiler, so it slowly loosens up that paste that we made with the cheese and the egg. All right. So I know it looks like this right now, but cooking is a process. You know what I'm saying? Cooking is a real process.
That's why I like to eat out.
Smell that? Tell me that shit don't smell good as
It does.
hell.
It smells delicious.
That smells amazing. So we just gonna keep turning that and turning that and turning that and get it going. Get it moving, get it
Want me
moving.
to do something?
Yeah. Come on here, get in here. Because what we want to do this for a while until it starts to slightly thicken up. So we put a little pasta water in there for the salt aspect of the water, but also to give it the sauce a nice little loose texture. But then we want to, you see that? It's already starting to get creamy. You see that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, fazule. All right, so let's
start. What does fazule mean?
I don't know. So you got 1 a.m. radio. Let's talk about some of the dope shit that you be doing. I know that we all underneath, at the stove, but tell me about some of the dope stuff that you be doing. Because you do a lot for independent
radio
artists.
Station for quite some time. We used to have a full 24-hour day, 7-day a week station on Dash Radio, and now we've just continued the radio aspect of the 1 a.m. brand through New Music Mondays, which is our playlist that is always 70% independent, 30% your top chart-topping favorites.
Word.
But we really just wanted to we get people's attention with the new songs that drop from their favorites, and then we sprinkle some people that they may have never heard of before in there. And we really do that. It really started because the Florida community specifically, for me, just had always so much talent and didn't feel like we had the same kind of platform as like a New York or Atlanta, really. And then from there, I made friends in the industry, and people from all over wanted to start being on the playlist. And so we just opened it up to all kinds of independent artists from all over the world. So we have been the first playlist to feature Bryson Tiller.
Word?
We did an Uzi exclusive, an ASAP Ferg exclusive. We were the first playlist to feature 070 Shake.
Word.
The first 1 a.m. was the first company that brought Georgia Smith to the States, and we were one of the first people to have Travis here. And so really just priding ourselves on not waiting until other people say it's good, but knowing in our hearts and ears what we love to listen to, and getting behind people early. So
I love that. Okay, so let me just check this real quick, because what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna taste it. We got to taste and make sure that flavors are where we want them to be. You feel me? So let's get a little sample.
She going from Italian to Haitian.
I'm fucking done. Here, just take a piece off of here. Okay. I said take a piece, and
I took the whole thing.
you took the whole thing. How that taste?
It's good.
What it need? Does it need a little salt? What does it need?
It needs something, but I don't know what.
Let's see.
You tell me.
Let me see.
It kind of tastes like a cacio e pepe right now.
Oh, does it? Because of the pepper?
Maybe.
Does it because of the pepper? You think maybe it needed more bacon?
Yeah.
You think it needed more like bacon and shit? But you had it with the bacon. Let's get you over here. Because you over here, you really out here. I like that. She really out here tasting it, okay? So come and look at this up close here, y'all. Because what we're going to do right now, do you have your own tongs in here, Jules? So we got it. She said it tastes more like a cacio e pepe. What is it?
Cacio e pepe.
Cacio e pepe. So you know what? We went from carbonara to pepe. It's okay. It's tasty though. Do we need any more salt? Do you think it needs salt?
Do you think it needs salt? I feel like the bacon is pretty salty.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like we ate a lot of the bacon. So the bacon. Yeah, I think it could use a little dash. Because it tastes cheesy.
Tasty dash.
You just want to taste it to taste it. That's where you at this point. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hit it with a little splash, splash, splash. Because you know you got to always taste it so you can see where it's at for you. So here's how we're going to do this. You're going to plate yours. I'm going to plate mine.
What's the challenge? Just like the best plate?
The best looking plate. Okay? The best looking plate. Here's my tongs. You ready? I got to give us a 30-second clock.
Alexa, set the alarm for 30 seconds.
Oh, shit.
30 seconds, starting now.
Okay.
I don't have good tongs.
Hit him with the blade. Hit him with the blade. Hit him with the blade. Alexa, seriously? Wow. Okay, so who y'all think did it? You know you missed half your bowl when you did your grate, right?
Yeah,
that grate, that was.
You know, I thought it would be nice for people to actually be able to see the bacon. So, I don't know. If it's me, I'm going for the bacon.
Okay, let's dig in. Let's actually eat and have a conversation now. Now that we done cooking, you know what I mean? This is where we could actually have a damn vibe for real. So, what's 2023 doing for you? What you finna bust down?
Pretty good. Definitely launching the Never Not Working podcast, which I'm excited about.
Yo, that shit good, bro.
I get to talk to people like yourself.
Okay, so the Never Not Working podcast.
Who do what they love for a living.
Okay.
And just hear funny stories and, you know, inspiring stories of their journey along the way. I don't know, I'm really just like taking my time. This motherhood thing, like, rock my world.
Word.
I'm trying to, obviously, you know, have the agency and we're working with great clients and, you know, have those projects, my foundation, I'm going to be able to focus on a lot more this year. So, you know, this is like the first year that I don't have my whole year planned out, like at the top of the year. In a while, except for 2020.
Honestly, I think that there's magic in that. I feel like there's magic in creating a flow, having tensions, but allowing the magic to also happen in your life. Because it also, like, you could try to plan out everything, but we know this to be true, that it's just not how it works. It's
I'm
not just
trying
gonna
to figure out
you feel
how
me?
to be a mom and have my personal life in order.
Right.
Because I've spent the past decade really focusing on my career. So now it's time for me to, like, I always say this and then I'm like, I want to do a billion projects, but
Right.
I really hope that I allow myself the time and the space to, like, focus on my family unit.
All right, so we add a little bit more pasta water. See, the pasta with this dish, the pasta water is the key to the creaminess. So when you start, like you saw, it looked a little bit like, oh, it might be dry, and you're not really sure what's happening. But, like, trust the process. And make sure to always put at least a cup or a half a cup to a cup of your pasta water to the side so you can use it as you need it. Okay? So anyways, we added it to ours. We added some red pepper flakes, and you was telling us about the podcast.
For the first time in my life, I don't have a list of like 10 things I'm trying to accomplish this year. I'm just going into the new year and like figuring it out as I go. I'm just like, I'm trying to be present and enjoy this time with my daughter. Like she's gonna be a year old in March.
Right.
So I want to do the podcast because, you know, that'll take me 20 hours or less a week to focus on. And then, you know, I'm really trying to hope that I don't pick up a bunch of other things that I want to do. But yeah, I just want to be here for these special moments, you know, like it goes by so fast. And I realized that this year, like if I look back on it, like there's a few things that I did work-wise that I'm like, okay, I did those things, but at the same time, like my daughter was so small, and like those days when she couldn't crawl and you know she wasn't doing things yet, like I didn't get to just like sit around the house and like stare at her sleeping, or you know what I mean, like those little things. So
it was foot hit, you know, your foot hit the floor running.
Because I was pregnant for 9 months, so as soon as I had her, I was like, gotta go. I want to get back to work. I want to do things. I want to be, you know, back with my friends. I want to do this. I want to do that. So now, you know, I really want to just kind of try to be present and enjoy each moment as it comes, and focus on one thing. And we'll see. You know, life always has surprises for me. So
Facts.
I leave room for surprises. And how about you?
I'm really leaning into my life coaching, into art shit. You know what I mean? Life coaching has been a really dope experience for me, helping people to move past their blocks, helping people to realize their talents and their gifts, and actually bringing that into realization and all that good shit.
Putting structure behind it.
That's facts. And then of course art, you know what I mean? Cooking for the culture. I really think that
I love this. I think this is a great show.
Right? I feel like, and I feel like for me, for this, it's a lot about like love. The culture of love is what really makes cooking so special. And for me, like I always realize when I'm trying to connect with friends better and deeper, or when I'm in love, cooking is the first thing that starts to like be the tool that I utilize.
Really?
Yeah, to embrace and connect and vibe.
I love that.
Yeah.
I need to sharpen my cooking tool.
Yeah,
we did this today. This was fun.
I mean, it's fun. And also I think people, and the reason why I love making this show is that I want people to know that it's really not as hard as we would think.
This wasn't that hard.
It wasn't. I mean, you know what the hardest thing was? Boiling water.
Yeah, that was. You ever stared at a pot of water and waiting for it to boil? Yeah. Well, this was great. Thank you so much. This is delicious. I learned an Italian dish from scratch. And
So-
next time we got to do a Puerto Rican dish.
Oh yeah, I got you on that. So I think that you're a wealth of knowledge. So I want you to give, what would be the number one tip that you would give to, I think, people who are entrepreneurs, and particularly in the music industry? What would you give them as tip? Artists, and even people who want to be managers. Matter of fact, let's do that, because you're an artist, you're creative. Exactly, because you're an artist, you're creative, but then also you've managed artists, you broke artists, you know what I'm saying? Breaking meaning like making the world see them, not breaking them down.
Not breaking them down.
Not breaking them down.
So my advice for artists that are just starting off would be to isolate and create.
Oh.
I think for artists that are just getting out there, comparison is the thief of joy. We're in this world where, you know, we're scrolling, we're seeing everybody else and what they're doing, and we're comparing ourselves and all this other stuff. I think it's really important for creatives who are just starting out in any field to isolate and create. And then for creatives who are already out there, I think it's really important in order to avoid burnout to just really focus on balance and incorporate like balance and being present with people that you care about in your life, and just like really, you know, once you get there and you're like on the up and up, it becomes hard to stay grounded when you're just traveling, you're going on tour, you're doing all these things. And so I think it's important to have like a community of people that are your soundboard. Yeah. You know, just really emphasis on the mental health.
Yeah, but also I think it's emphasis on having a separation between the public and the private.
And your real life.
The private is where you find that love and you get that circle of support and you get those people that are about you. And then the public is where you do your work. You can't be too caught up in trying to find love in the public space. That's a
100%.
big key that I learned in one of my fellowships that has stuck with me, because when I heard that shit, it just resonated so hard, because we come into this shit almost like we come into this shit like a regular person. And then you realize you're actually not that regular. And so you got to really approach it differently. You got to feel and know like, yo, this is my work. And really have that separation and make sure you know, like Barack, all this stuff that people talk about, all these celebrities, Barack or even Diddy or even Jay-Z, they're like, okay. And then their internal circle is a circle that's like, we love you. You're doing amazing. Keep it going. And that's who they listen to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
like,
I think so.
Creating that circle. I mean, what is it for you? Because you are a big fucking deal too.
No, definitely. I definitely, it's important for me to have like the key people in my life that I have. You're definitely one of those people. You've become one of those people. Star is one of those people. You know, my girl Chelsea. Like just different people I've known since high school, people I've met in my like career. That I kind of understand this lifestyle a little bit more.
Right.
Than maybe some of the people that I've known for a long time. So it's a balance. Like, and my mom and my family, you know, obviously. But I think, in terms of like entrepreneurs in the music and the entertainment space, I think the most important thing is like, I don't know, people used to tell me not to take it personal all the time, and I'd be like, that's so whack, because it's my time. My time is the most valuable thing I have, and if I'm dedicating my time to something, how can I not take it personal if it doesn't work out? I just lost my time, you know? But I think at the same time, it's like, don't take things personal when working with artists, or you know, when like paying your dues to get to where you want to go in the industry, because those are things that are inevitable. You're gonna have experiences with artists that aren't always enjoyable or pleasurable. Like they're, you know, that's why they're artists. They're coming, most of the best artists coming from a place of turmoil, or expressing pain. So you have to go into it knowing that you're dealing with people that off rip are gonna have you're gonna have to handle with care, and you're gonna have to maybe not take things so sensitive, and also like fill your cup. Don't just fill other people's cup and, you know, put everybody else on a pedestal, because at the end of the day, you're the one that keeps the ship sailing. You're the one that's steering the ship, putting the oil in the tank. You know what I mean? So it's important to have people on board, but like you're gonna keep moving regardless. So you want to make sure you keep the ship running smooth, and the only way that can happen is if you pour into yourself.
Facts. And you've been in the business for how many years again now?
Too many. No, I'm just playing. I'd say probably about a decade now.
All right, so a decade. So this is an important question I think that I have next that is going to really help people who are not only in the music industry, but also just in industries that take a lot from them, right? How do you experience the heartbreak that industries bring and still keep going?
I don't. I stop all the time. I've been stopping since 2018. First artist left me, I stopped. Went and focused on something else, you know, and then I get drawn back into, the family's here.
Get the baby and bring the baby.
Made pasta. How was it? It was good?
You want to come to Titi?
She wants that food. I already know.
Oh, look, she look at her lips and everything. She like, hold up, wait a minute. Yo, up. It's up and it's stuck. Not the whole fork. She said yes, taking that with the ham. So when you experience this heartbreak through the industry, so your suggestion is just full stop.
No, that's not my suggestion. I'm just saying I'm not perfect. I haven't been able to just keep going. Like maybe it seems like that on the outside looking in sometimes, but like I've definitely
she rock with it.
I've definitely like gone. She likes it.
She rock with it. Yeah. She said, "Let me get that carbonara mozzarella."
I've gone to Hawaii and checked out for 3 months. You know, like I've gone to Europe. Yeah, but I think for me, like what keeps me coming back is that it's just something that I love to do. I can't help it. Like I've been like, forget entertainment. I'm making juice. You know. And I'm like. Well, we could do playlists, countdowns at the juice spot and like have live performances. And the next thing you know, my juice spot is like a venue for live performances. You know, I can't help myself. I've been doing this since I was 6 years old. There's videos of me at daycare, like putting performances on in the backyard. This is just like gathering people and including music and fun and dance and just like giving people an experience for a few hours outside of what their norm is something that I just really enjoy, whether that be through music or art or fashion or creating space for moms and to connect with one another and have a little like therapy session together, you know? Just reasons to get together. I think just really coming from the we can relate in that sense, you know, coming from foster care background.
Yep.
Like
we
just
both
being
were
leaders
foster
in
children.
a sense of like you have to be. You can't really. You don't have a leader. You have to become your own leader, and then like you create. You always look for your tribe and create ways to connect with your tribe. And,
That's right.
You know, solidify your own family.
That's right.
Like,
Or
that's
also
what
too,
my family, my friends and community are for me.
Right, and also too, I feel like this aspect of what's up. This aspect of how would I call it? Providing what we felt we lacked.
Yes.
I don't know how that resonates for you, but that's a big part of my practice.
Opportunity.
Creating that opportunity.
Yeah, like I lacked opportunity, so I enjoy providing it.
Yeah, that was deep, right, Riv? That was deep. That was deep. All right.
The pasta's river approved.
Pasta's River approved. Jules, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
and
you
spending time with us.
for being on Cooking for the Culture.
Yes.
I'm your girl, Octavia Yearwood. Enjoy this recipe, share, subscribe, and make sure you get locked in with 1 a.m. Radio 2 and YesJulz.
Never Not Working podcast. Coming soon. Thank you.
And we out. River, you want this?
No, she gonna get.
What I'm feeling. Molded, shaped by the earth and the sea. Realize the world lies inside of me.